Yo guys, what's going on? It's Catman227 here, and today we're doing something a little bit different. So as you can probably tell from the title, I just hit 100 subscribers. Now that doesn't sound like a very big number, but for me it is, because I've been doing YouTube for almost 6 years now, and I'm just hitting 100 subscribers for the first time in a very long time, because I've mentioned this before, I'm pretty sure. I did have a second channel that had almost 5,000 subs at one point, but unfortunately I broke some rules from YouTube and they deleted my channel. And this was back when YouTube's algorithm and their rules and penalties for breaking rules were a lot different. So I kind of let bygones be bygones, but after my original channel was taken down, this is probably the first. This is the first time that I've gotten back up to 100 subscribers since then. But I did get shout outs. I did have a lot of help, and I had a lot of people suggest my channel, which is how I had 5,000 subs at that time. But I've done this completely on my own. I didn't really have anybody to help me advertise my channel. So I'm very proud of this accomplishment, and I cannot thank you guys enough for allowing me to get up to 100 subscribers on my own. Now I have featured a lot of my friends on this channel, like Lightning, like Butch, like Phoenix, like Dig Duke, which I'll leave a link to all their channels in the description, because they did help me out quite a lot. However, I wanted to make a video about hitting 100 subscribers, because for this occasion specifically, I've been saving a lot of comments and a lot of questions that you guys have asked me on not only my channel, on specific videos, but also on my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram. So all of these questions, they all come from you guys, and I'm going to be answering a few of them in today's video. So, the first question is, I'm not going to repeat any names because I know I'm going to butcher the hell out of most of these, but this is the first question. I thought it was pretty interesting. They asked me, why do you feature so much inconsistent content? Now, that's actually a really good question, and I do know what he's talking about. At least I assume he's talking about why I upload so many different types of videos and then never finish the series that I start. So let me kind of give you some context. So I started doing Warframe videos, Dead by Daylight tutorials, Warframe tutorials. I did some Team Fortress 2 videos, I did some Minecraft videos, I did some Fall Guys, I did some Scarlet Nexus. You know, I have all these games that are on my channel, but never finished the series. Now, the reason why I was doing that is because it was an experimental thing. I wanted to see who all would watch those videos, how well they did. So I started recording things like Dead by Daylight, Warframe, Fortnite, da 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 da. And the ones that I found worked the best was Overwatch, Apex Legends, and the LEGO series that I'm still doing to this day. And the LEGO series, it was kind of like a sub thing for a while. It wasn't really something that was a main priority. I prioritized making Overwatch videos and Apex Legends videos, and then doing the LEGO games on the side. But you guys loved the LEGO series so much that I decided to push it up even further. So now that one is pretty much the main priority. Now, I did actually get a couple of suggestions, which goes into the next question. It says, are you going to continue your Dead by Daylight series? Unfortunately, no. I did a lot of thinking. I did a lot of rearranging on my channel. I'm not going to delete my Fortnite videos or my Warframe videos or my Dead by Daylight videos. They're still going to be available for you guys to watch. However, I am not going to continue to do any more of those. The only games that you're going to see featured on my channel is because I always upload 3 games at a time consistently. So, and I know I've been very inconsistent with the type of content that I've been making. I switch it around a lot. But the Lego series is top priority now. That one, you're going to see more of that than anything, because that's what you guys like. That's what gets the most views. That's what gets the most likes. So I'm going to assume that that's what everybody would like to see more of. So that's the type of content that I'm primarily trying to focus on and output as much of that type of content as possible. Apex Legends takes the second priority. And then the third game is obviously going to be Rainbow Six, because of the next question. Question number 3 says, do you plan on ever returning to your Rainbow Six Siege series? So I'm gonna assume you are referring to the challenge series, where I would do specific challenges to earn renown to buy bundles. Now, this was suggested by a number of different people. I've had plenty of people both in real life, like my actual IRL friends, co-workers, and some people that commented on my social media page ask me about Rainbow Six Siege and if I would ever consider returning to it. So, yes, since it was so heavily demanded, I did decide to return to it. I did quit for quite a while, but I'm definitely enjoying myself now that I've returned. So, yes, you're going to see a lot of Rainbow Six Siege from now on as the third priority game that I'm going to be taking up. So it goes Lego, then it goes Apex Legends, and then it will be Rainbow. Now, along with Rainbow Six Siege, I'm also going to be playing Extraction, because it's brand new, it just came out, a lot of people are going to be watching it, and I'm really enjoying the game myself, because I love all of Ubisoft's games, at least most of them. I'm a massive fan of their series, and I love the Tom Clancy games too. So, except for maybe The Division. I do like The Division, it's just not something I play too often, but I do like it. Anyway, so the next question is, how long have you known the friends that you record with? Well, that depends on the one. So Butch, it has not really been in a lot of my videos. He's in a few. Some of you guys might know Butch, and not going to give any spoilers, but there is a particular series that I'm planning on Butch to do with Butch. So you're going to see a lot more of Butch here coming soon. And that's all the details I'm really going to give you. But Butch I've known for many years, at least 8 years, I want to say. Lightning I've known for quite a while as well. I've known him for almost, I want to say 3.5 years? So, yeah, about 3.5 years. Rose I've known for 5 years. And Antilles Gaming, which is Wedge, I've known him for 2 to 3 years. I can't exactly remember. And Duke, I've known him for as long as I've known Butch, which is about 8 years. Now, that goes into the next question. Speaking of Rose, it's actually about her. It says, is Rose your girlfriend? Yes, she is. She has been my girlfriend for a very long time. I think the year after we met. So we met, and then a year later we got together. And we've been together for about 4 years? We got together in 2018. So yes, she is my girlfriend. Let's see. It's one comment, it kind of made me laugh a little bit. It says, is Lightning your brother? No, he is not my brother. I've had numerous people ask me that. No, he is not. None of the people that are on my channel. I actually have no brothers or sisters. Although you might hear me say that Phoenix is my sister, but Phoenix is not actually my sister. I just consider her a sister. I mean, I consider both Phoenix as my sister. I consider Lightning and Butch and Duke and pretty much everybody that I record with as my brothers and sisters. But they're not actually my brothers or sisters. They're just my friends. But I mean, that's just what you do whenever you get to an area where you're such good friends you consider yourselves family. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Let's see. I'm gonna keep scrolling here. It's just more of this. I'm gonna skip over the same question because I get the same questions quite a lot. What's your favorite color? Black, obviously, because I'm goth. Which is another question somebody asked. They asked me, "What's up with all the makeup that you wear in your videos?" I'm goth. For people who don't know, because I don't really use my face cam all that often, because I don't really do streams all that often. I could have done a face cam in this video, but I don't know why I just decided not to, so I didn't record any. I just didn't use the camera. But plus I don't really have my makeup on right now, so I'm just gonna do without, because I didn't feel like putting my makeup on. But yes, I am goth, and that's why anytime you see me and I'm wearing my makeup, that's why. One says, "Are you gay?" But clearly I'm not gay. I have nothing against gay people. I actually have a couple of gay friends, but I am not personally gay myself. I guess you can consider me bisexual, but not really. It's a long, complicated story that I don't really feel like getting into right now. What is your favorite game? Well, that depends. For single-player games, I have a few. Any of the Resident Evil games, really. I love all of them. I probably would say if I had to choose a Resident Evil game, it would probably either be Revelations 2 or 6. Because I really did like 6. I like the many different characters you can play. I like how it's multiplayer. I like the combat system. I like the fact that you can sprint. Also, probably anyone where you play as Jill Valentine. I like that too. But if I had to choose only one game, like a standalone single-player game, it's probably Horizon Zero Dawn. I love Horizon Zero Dawn. I would probably pick that one as my favorite single-player game. Now, multiplayer game, we all know, it's Overwatch. I love Overwatch to death. Overwatch has been my favorite multiplayer game since it came out. Like, I've always loved it. And I still do to this day. Which, that actually does lead into another question, which is, why, or no, not why, it says, what does it say? It says, why have you stopped making Overwatch videos? Okay, so, a couple of people have asked me this. They asked me, have I quit Overwatch? Why did I stop making videos on it? You know, da-da-da-da-da. The whole shebang. Because I stopped doing videos on it because it's not because I don't like the game. I very much still love the game to death, and I will always love Overwatch. However, currently, as it's been lately, nobody's watching it. The popularity has gone way down. It's just not doing well on YouTube nowadays. So, I mean, neither is Apex Legends, but it's doing a hell of a lot better than Overwatch. Overwatch is just that it's kind of dead, and it has been for a little while now. And unfortunately, you know, there's just not very many people who watch it, and I cannot continue to make videos on it because making videos takes a lot of my time, and we have to play a lot of games to collect this footage. Like, it sometimes can take a long time to get good footage to upload. So, and Overwatch is a team-based game like Siege, but Siege, the rounds normally go a lot quicker than Overwatch does, just because of how the gameplay is set up. So I would much rather play something like Apex Legends, um, or Siege for that, because it's just easier to record and people watch those videos more than Overwatch. So no, I have not quit playing it. I still play it all the time, but I will not be doing any more videos on it, at least not for a while. I may go back to it. I may go back to it. It's just not right now. Um, if I see that, the YouTube community starts watching it more, it starts doing a little better. Maybe when Overwatch 2 comes out, if that's a success, I'll start doing videos on that. Um, but for the time being, at least for a while, I will not be doing any more Overwatch content. So just bear in mind, you're not going to see any more Overwatch content for quite a while until the game starts to pick up again, if it ever even does. Um, then it says, will you ever continue your Scarlet Nexus series? So, a while back, I made a video saying how I was going to do videos on Scarlet Nexus instead of live streams, and I was going to do the same thing for Horizon Zero Dawn. Well, now that's changed. I said I was going to do a lot of things and make a lot of different types of content, but now that I've decided to do, just the Lego games, the Rainbow games, and Apex Legends, I don't think I'm going to continue with those series. Like, I'm not going to delete it. You can still go back and watch those if you want, but I really don't think I'm going to make any more. It's just not the kind of content I want to make. Since I'm a content creator and I've chosen to use 3 different games, and that actually is another question somebody asked me. They asked me, why do I choose 3 games instead of just the one? Well, there's a reason behind that. Because if I'm recording Apex, Siege, and the Lego games all at the same time, then it gives me options. It keeps things fresh. People don't get bored of it. So if I only did Apex, then I would have to compete with other YouTubers whose entire channels revolve around that game. And there's just better options. Like, you could go watch Kajana Plays, you can go watch Water Got Him, you can go watch, there's a bunch of other Apex YouTubers you can go and watch besides me. Blitz is another one. So, if I have Apex, Lego games, and Siege all at the same time that I'm making videos on consistently, then it gives the viewers to my channel a little bit of leniency. They're able to pick and choose what they want to watch. Now, like I said, I'm not one for deleting old videos. I do delete a few of them if I'm really not satisfied, but my Overwatch videos, I've chosen to not do Overwatch videos anymore. I've changed my content creation style, so I'm not going to delete my Overwatch videos for the people who come to my channel to watch Overwatch videos, which is what my channel revolved around for the longest time. But since I no longer do that content anymore, I need to reinvent myself. So Siege is really popular, so I started to record that. Lego games, you guys really seem to like that. I keep doing those. And since Siege was heavily requested, I thought, obviously people want to see it, so I'm going to start making videos on it. And that's just going to be what it is. I don't have really any plans. Plans could change, but I have really no desire to leave these 3 games. I'm going to leave these as is for a while. So these are the 3 games that I'm going to be consistently uploading. So the way that it's going to work is, and you can quote me on this, but you gotta keep in mind, I do work a 9-to-5 job every day, and I only have a few days off to upload videos and actually sit down and record footage for this. So it might be a little inconsistent sometimes. But I'm really going to do my best to try to maybe 1 month upload only Siege videos, and then the next month it'll be Apex month, so I'll record only Apex videos. And then obviously the Lego series is my main prioritization, so that's just going to happen every month. You're going to get Lego game content every single month, because that's what my channel's become now. That's what it's turned into. That's what I'm known for. I'm like the Lego guy now, since nobody watches Overwatch videos anymore. They've all flocked to the Lego series, which is going extremely well. And I did mention this in one of my latest videos on Lego Batman 3. The next Lego game in the series I will release a teaser for, and then once that game's completed and we're going to move on to the next one, I will also make another teaser at the end of each episode. So that way you guys can have a little hint on which Lego game is coming next. That way you can kind of get a little excited for it. But one person also told me if I'm ever going to switch my editing style. I don't think so. I like how my videos come out. I like how I edit them. Because what a lot of YouTubers do is they tend to just leave in their best moments. Now, I'm not one to brag on myself, but I would say I'm a really good player. I do very well in both Apex and Overwatch, as you could probably tell from my videos, but and from the footage that you're watching here in the background on Siege. I do pretty well in a majority of my games that I play. In the 3 games I just mentioned, I do really well. I get tons of kills. I help my teammates out. I communicate a lot, and it normally works out in my favor pretty well. However, I am not afraid to show my failures. If I get absolutely wrecked, I am not afraid to show me getting wrecked. I am not afraid to show mistakes that I've made. Most YouTubers tend to cut that out and only keep in the parts where they're getting tons of kills or doing really well. But I'm not that kind of person. I like to show my failures. And I like to show my deaths. To show people, hey, I'm a real player. You know, I'm not just recording for hours and hours and hours trying to get this amazing footage. Like, I'm actually this good, but even the best players still die. They still lose. So no, I don't think I'm going to change my editing style. I like how I edit the videos. I like the kind of content that I show. Okay, so the next question is, what was your favorite generation of PlayStation? So this is actually a friend of mine from work. He actually knows, because I've owned every single generation of PlayStation from the PS1 all the way to the PS4. I've not gotten a PS5 yet, but I have played my friend's PS5, so I've experienced it. What was my favorite generation of PlayStation? I'm going to have to give it to the PlayStation 2. Because I grew up on the PlayStation 2. That was one of the first consoles I ever owned. Actually, I think it was the second one that I owned. And that was like my childhood. I played Ratchet and Clank on there. I played Call of Duty World at War, which is my personal favorite of the Call of Duties. I played Killzone 2, which was really good. So, honestly, I really liked Call of Duty Finest Hour as well. That was a really good one. Back when you still had to use medkits and stuff. So there was a lot of PlayStation 2 games, even Ratchet and Clank, you know. So, like the original Ratchet and Clanks. So I would have to give it to PS2. It even had all the original Grand Theft Autos on it, like Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3. So, and I played pretty much all of those. as well as, some of the Madden games, because they did have a couple of football games on there, which were really good. The PS2 Madden games were super good. I really liked those. So I would have to give it to the PS2. PS2, definitely my favorite generation of PlayStation. I still actually have my PS2. I never got rid of it, because it's a classic, and I love it. Um, so the next question is, do you also play PC or Xbox? So as you guys know, I'm a huge PlayStation fan. I've, I'm just a PlayStation mega fan, I guess. However, I do own an Xbox One. I do plan on getting the Series X, but that's only because it's hard to find the PS5s, and I don't really trust, because some PS5s I know are shit. Like, you buy them and they're just not as good as they were supposed to be. And in my opinion, that's a massive waste of money. So, instead, I might get the Series X instead, just because Sony's having a lot of issues with the PS5. So, I may eventually just say fuck it and get a PS5 anyway. If I can find one, I'm still going to try my hardest to get one, but I think first I'm going to get the latest addition to the Xbox family. So, that's the one I'm going to get. I'm going to go with the latest Xbox for my next console. PC, I do not play PC. I do plan on getting a PC though, and when that happens, I should be able to edit videos on it a lot easier, and there is a few PC games that I would like to record and post on the channel. However, I have to get used to it a bit, so don't expect to see PC footage anytime soon, because it's going to take me a long time. Uh, and I do most of my recording on PlayStation, so I don't think, because it's too late for me to go on Xbox and start recording, because it's a lot harder to record on Xbox, because you have to get like a capture card or whatever like that. So the recording on PlayStation 4 is so much easier, because you can just play the game, record the footage, your audio, like your voices and everything like that, it captures it, and you can set to capture an hour's worth of footage. Xbox is not like that. Xbox, you only get like 15 minutes worth of footage, and it doesn't capture your voices. No matter what kind of settings you're using, it doesn't pick up your voice. And it only can be set to 15 minutes, and that cannot be extended, which kind of sucks, but that's just how it is. So Xbox, I'd need to get a capture card. So if I ever wanted to do like Gears of War, then I probably could, but I'd need to get a capture card, and that's a little too much. Then I'd have to get a PC to obviously edit it. I mean, I probably could figure out some kind of way to put it on a USB drive and then stick it into my console on like my PlayStation 4 and use Share Factory to edit it and upload it. But it's just much easier for me to record on my PlayStation, because this is where all my progress is. This is where all of my I just have a lot of stuff on here. So the games that I would be recording, like Apex and Siege, and obviously Rainbow Six Extraction, I've already made tons of progress on these games on the PlayStation, so it doesn't make any sense for me to switch over to the Xbox. But it is a possibility. I could still do that if you guys really want to see that. If you really want to see me do Xbox videos, I will figure out some kind of way to do it. So just smash that like button and tell me in the comments if that's really what you want to see. I would prefer to not do it, honestly, but if that's what you guys want to see, I'll do it. Alright, and the final question is, what is your opinion on Microsoft taking over Blizzard Entertainment? So, and obviously Activision. So, my thought process is this could either be really good or really bad. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions. I've seen a lot of Overwatch YouTubers. I think what he's specifically asking in this question is, how do I think it's going to affect Overwatch? And this is probably going under the assumption that I do go back to Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2, for a long time, its development is not in a good spot. So either A, this is going to help speed up production, so instead of coming out in 2023, it can come out in 2022. Hopefully. That's the best case scenario. It helps the game develop quicker and is able to be released faster. As for what I think is going to happen, I don't want to say I expect the worst, but a lot of shit has happened to both Blizzard Entertainment over the years. So the way things are looking now, it does not look too promising for Blizzard or Overwatch 2. It doesn't look very promising at all. But I do have hope that Overwatch 2 is going to be good, and I am going to be able to return to it. Obviously, YouTubers are going to get early access to it. I'm going to do tons of research, and I'm really going to try to bring back my Overwatch series in Overwatch 2. But I'm not really going to make any more Overwatch videos on the first game. If I do go back to making Overwatch videos, it's going to be on Overwatch 2. Because as of right now, the first game is just done. But I think this is going to be good. I think it's a good opportunity for Blizzard and Overwatch 2. I don't necessarily think it's going to be good or bad. I'm just going to say I think this is a good opportunity. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So, that's really all I have to say. I don't really have anything else left to say, so I'm just going to end my commentary right here. There's still some time left in the Siege footage, so I will just re-put the audio back in so you guys can hear, the game sound and me and Lightning talking, because me and Lightning are in here together playing this. So if you guys want to finish watching the rest of the gameplay footage that I've recorded, I'm just going to include that in as a bonus. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, like, comment, and subscribe. And give me some more suggestions. I love answering you guys' questions, and if I get even more questions, I'll do another Q&A in the future. So keep those comments coming. And I really appreciate you guys. I could not have made it to 100 subscribers without you. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Later.
Tango with our way. Lounge.
I've been scanned. Perfect.
Target in the open. Lounge.
One of them disconnected.
They've ceased attempting to secure the container. Biohazard
I can't help it, I'm
securing
surrounded.
paused. Take out the hostiles.
Am I getting hit by ricochet bullets?
I'm about to heal you. Oh no, that's not you.
I'm downstairs. I'm at 77. Careful, cause 3 rooms are broken.
Yeah, I know.
Hope they like surprises.
Please tell me that's yours. Okay, that is yours. Oh!
Well.
Team killed. I think that one's a
Protect the
pizza.
biohazard
Got it.
container. Stop the
Oh,
hostiles.
right, left
Secure
side.
the biohazard container.
Wait, he lived? Wait, that means he went past my...
1 op 4 remaining.
I knew that motherfucker was there.
Wait, I'm getting scanned. How? So he's still there.
Where?
He's still over here down below me. I'm getting scanned. Oh shit! He's trying to come into another way.
I healed you.
Down to
He's
15
finding
seconds.
multiple ways to go through. It's Splinter Cell.
Time expires in 10 seconds. Protect the bio.
He's in there. He's right there.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Oh, he could have jumped through that because there's a bear trap there. So he's trying to multiple ways to come through.
Yeah. Luckily, I decided to. Yeah.
Cavi's dead. And we lost one. Oh, they killed my dog.
Watch for the blast!
Okay, I'm pulling out my crossbow. I got the smoke.
Loading glass.
Drones online. Enemy tag.
God damn it! I didn't know there was a fucking hole right there. Did you know there was a hole right there?
I saw something blew up.
That hole. Did you know that hole was there?
That blew up 2 seconds ago before you came in.
Oh. I didn't know that that was there.
Down to 1 friendly.
If I'd have known that was there, I would have pulled out my rifle. Oh my god.
You could shoot through that?
You can shoot under it, yeah.
He didn't shoot under, he shot through it. Before I even poked the holes in it. I'm down though.
Oh god.
I'm not dead, I'm down.
God damn it!
Well, that's what he gets. Yeah, no.
Down to 1 friendly.
Ooh, I've done my sacrifice. Okay, you gotta weigh in.
Don't fuck with me with Dokkaebi. Calling their phones.
Launching override. Zero drywall work coming up.
What the? They just killed a lot of people over there.
Drones online.
Launching code.
Shit, I tried. There was way too many.
I sacrificed myself to kill Doc Bear.
No, there's...
Died to my claymore. Jocko's still alive with you.
Smoke grenade.
Resume container once the threat is neutralized.
He's being...
Swapping mags!
Cease securing the container.
Oh, you're the only one. Woo! Who the fucking texts me? I'm getting pissed. Fucking Dokkaebi.
Fuck.
Thanks for the beat.
Op 4 last operator standing.